Smart devices are getting with each passing day more and more involved in people's everyday life. How is it affecting kids and teenagers' acquisition and learning of English as a foreign language? Before we will get into the language part of the question, we should first look closely on the part involving technology. There are roughly 3 billion smartphone users worldwide, and 1 in 2 households in the world owns a computer. In consideration to these statistics, it is no surprise that the internet usage is very high, reaching nearly 4 billion users, which is almost 4 times more than it was in 2005. A lot of these users are children or teenagers. One study from 2017 says that 42% of children aged in between 0 and 8 owns their own tablet. Other reports or statistics on the same topic are showing similar results, with just small differences. Those differences are most likely caused by participants being from different countries, different age ranges, and data being collected different years. Most children and teenagers do not need to own a smart device in order to be able to use it, and therefore we can expect that the number of people using smart devices is much higher than the number of people owning smart devices. Kids use these devices mostly to play games or watch videos. Teenagers then expand those activities and use these devices also, for example, to read blogs, read and post posts on social media, listen to music, or use it for academical purposes. With 25% of all the content on the internet being in the English language, there is a very high probability that a kid will encounter English content before even being formally introduced to that language and will continue to be involved with it outside of any institutions. If engaged regularly, kids can unintentionally acquire some English vocabulary. Kids learning English outside of classroom via informal ways by playing games, watching English-speaking videos, engaging on social media, or listening to music is a topic of many studies. One study describes discovering participants called outliers from Norwegian upper secondary school that received lower reading scores in their primary language comparing to English. Their explanation to this was that they chose to spend greater part of their spare time in taking part in activities and interests that did involve English instead of Norwegian. They also revealed that they were exposed to and used English on a daily basis. English is also the most taught language worldwide. Here you can see English being compared to other languages. After the kids are formally introduced to English, many are very motivated to even learn it outside of classroom, and many of those are using smart devices as a tool. Motivation plays a big part in language learning, and some kids intentionally take part in online informal activities with the main goal to improve their English.